Hi, Sagittarius. This is a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius. If you have Sagittarius anywhere in your birth chart, please know that there is a message here for you. Or if you were drawn to this reading, there is something here for you. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Always practice good discernment when seeking information from outside sources. Sagittarius, this reading does focus on the spiritual, and it is designed to help you connect with the spiritual, your inner wisdom, and your intuition. This reading is used in conjunction with other sources. We are multi-dimensional beings, and one source will not have all the solutions or pieces to the puzzle that we are seeking. I don't spend a lot of time looking at drama or talking about drama that may be going on around you. I look at a situation and go deeper into your feelings, your emotions, and maybe some blockages and things that may be holding you back, or looking at ways to help keep the positive motion, the positive motivation, the positive aspects moving forward. So always use multiple multiple sources of information when seeking what is for you and how to change or adjust your situation. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Sagittarius. And Sagittarius, August 31st brings in the full moon in the sign of Pisces. What a wonderful way to bring in the month of September with that super full moon. With that super full moon, we will be feeling sensitive and hyper aware of our surroundings. Many of us may have feelings of insecurities, or we may be tempted to be passive. Spirit is asking us to look deeper, dig deeper, go within ourselves and seek that spiritual growth, and also to look at broadening or using our imagination. Spirit, what is in the message? What is in the cards for the sign of Sagittarius? And here we have the Five of Cups as the base, as the foundation of this reading. Just make sure that everything's in focus here for you, Sagittarius. Perfect. And so when we see the Five of Cups, we see someone that is looking back at the past and turning away from the present and not focusing on the present and not looking at the gifts that are available to us. And so we have the victory card there. And so in order to receive victory, we do need to be in the present. And I do believe that is the foundation, the message of this reading is being in the present. How can we stay in the present? Let's see what we have going on in your business life, in your professional life, in your public life. Thank you, Spirit. Something that we are blind to. We are blind to a hidden conflict. We are blind to a tension. Let's see what Spirit. Time management. you enjoy what you do to generate finances. You enjoy what you do for a living. But the people that you work with, is it your co-workers, is it management, are adding stress to you, or there is a stress associated with that that has to do with time management and not being able to take time off for your personal life. And so I think when you started this position, when you started this project, you were under the impression that you would be able to have more free time, that you would be able to have more personal time. And now that you are in that position or performing that task or working there, there's more restrictions on your time than was initially promised to you, and that you're wanting to take more time off for personal development, and you're wanting to work not only on your spiritual development, but to work on personal private relationships. And I do believe that's why that Knight of Cups is here for you, Sagittarius, because you are very aware of the spiritual and very aware of developing spiritually. And you are feeling that call and you're feeling that draw. And so there's a tension, an imbalance of how to manage your time. And I think that that is what has you continually looking back at the past, looking back at a past promise of having more free time, or a past perceived promise of having more time. And that is what's keeping you from being in the present, is those time constraints. It's the time constraints. And you would like to be able to manage your time. You do believe if you are able to manage your time, that you would be able to meet the demands that are being asked of you in your professional life, but you would also be able to manage what you would like to see or happen or achieve in your personal life. But the powers that be are not allowing you the freedom to manage your time, to manage your schedule. In your private life, I do see these wonderful things happening, but your professional life is taking up all of your time, and your partner or those closest to you are asking you to make time for them, they are asking you for your time. This reading is all about time for you, Sagittarius. But here we see this wonderful Ace of Cups. And that Ace of Cups is the spiritual blessings. That Ace of Cups is the universe wanting to bring you in those spiritual blessings. And here you have the Star card. I think if you go back and listen through some of your past readings, you do receive this Star card a lot. And I do believe that you are receiving this star card not only because you are the star of your own life, and that you are embracing that and that you are coming into terms with that, but also you are really moving into the age of Aquarius, where you are wanting to serve the greater good, where the decisions, the choices that you are making in both your professional and your private life and your personal life, your inner life, are all about bringing about the greater good for humanity, the greater good for the world, and really developing your spiritual side, really developing your intuition and your spiritual gifts. This is a good time to consider ways to incorporate separating your work from your professional life, or your professional life, your work life from your home life, from your private life, and finding balance for that. And so I do believe at this time, Sagittarius, that may involve you going to the higher ups, you going to management, and being very clear and very concise about what was agreed on when you took this position, what was agreed on for your time when you started this job, when you started this venture, and set very clear boundaries on your time and how you are going to use your time, and that you are not going to let time that is not allotted, that is not scheduled for your private life, for your personal life. So to me, it's almost like if you are set on the schedule to work certain hours, those are only the hours that you are going to work. When you are at work, you are at work, you're giving them 100%, but as soon as you walk out that door, your time is your own. They cannot be calling you. They cannot be text messaging you. You will not be answering those emails. You are not going to address any work issues until you are there on your schedule the next time. They cannot be calling you in. They cannot be asking and making those demands of you. You are drawing a line in the sand. And I do believe that that is going to bring that fulfillment that you are looking for, that separation that you are looking for. And I think that that separation is going to make those people, those closest to you in your personal life, much more agreeable. Final thoughts, final messages. And here we have this beautiful Temperance card. And I love when you get this Temperance card, Sagittarius, because that Temperance card is practicing alchemy. And that is the alchemy where she is balancing the seen and the unseen, the physical and the spiritual. And so she's balancing the home life, the work life, the spiritual, what she needs, what those around her needs. And she is balancing and managing that perfectly and beautifully. And I do believe that in your final thoughts, in your final messages, that is what Spirit is telling you, is that you have the skills, you have the ability to balance, to achieve, to manifest what it is that you would like to achieve. And really saying what you mean and meaning what you say. If you draw a line in the sand, you stick to the line, that line in the sand, and you don't let anybody ask you to compromise. And that is where we find the beautiful Lover's card, that just simply those minor adjustments in managing your schedule and sticking to your schedule is going to bring in the love and the connections, the deeper, the stronger connections that you are looking for. And that will get you out of that Five of Cups energy. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, do leave in the comments, what are you doing to better manage your time, to take control of your schedule? Leave that in the comments. That may be helpful to other Sagittarians. Thank you, Sagittarius. You have a blessed week.